guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back to my channel if you're returning. My name is Krystal. For everyone that's new, I'm 21 and I have two boys, a 1-year-old, and I'm 24 weeks this week, well 25 weeks this week, pregnant with my second little boy. So in today's video we'll be discussing baby names I love but won't be using. And if you like mum tubers, if that's a word, or mum channels, or family channels, or just mum related stuff, please give this video a big like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see something like specific, because my brain is fried with everything at the moment. And let's get into the video. Girls' names. So I love picking names. I'm an author, so, well, I write, I'm not a published author, but I'm an author, so I love just to come up with names right on the spot. But when it comes to naming your kid, like your own actual physical child, it's a bit different. And let me tell you, you do not know how many people, that meme that goes around of you don't know how many people you hate until you have to name a kid, that's very true. Like insanely true. But anyway, as I said, I'm gonna get into the girls' names, and yeah. So the first girl's name that we have on the list is Claire. In French it means illustrious or enlightened, and I think it's just a very feminine, sweet name. It's a classical name. It goes really well with the middle name that we've chosen for a girl. And yeah, sorry, just moving that. And yeah, so I think it's just like an all-round really pretty name. The second girl's name we have is Lily. Now Lily is a type of flower, obviously, and it supposedly means pure passion and rebirth. I've never heard of that, so, but I really like the name because it's really short and sweet and pays homage to one of the best franchises in the world, Harry Potter. Yeah, you all know. Third name on my list is Lennox. Now I love Lennox because it is a unisex name, and Lennox means with many elm trees, and it's apparently Scottish. Now I don't even know if these are actually the real meanings of it. I just looked on Google, was like, what does this name mean? And I just clicked the first one. So if that's not actually what it means, I'm sorry, but this is just what I've got written down. So, but yeah, but I like Lennox because it's unisex, it's cool, it's like I've never met anyone with the name before. It's unique. That's what I meant. And it carries on the X for Jackson and Axel, so. I couldn't actually find a proper meaning for this next name, which is Aspen, but I love just how pretty it sounds. And I know it's usually a boy's name, but you know, it could be a girl's name, and I love that about it. It's a unisex name, it's short, it's unique. I only know of one person with the name Aspen, and I don't even know them. They're a YouTuber on like here, obviously, but yeah. And I think I feel Aspen would go really well with the middle name we've chosen for a girl. Now the last girl's name that I've chosen is Rosalie. I love the name Rosalie. It means beautiful rose in French, I'm pretty sure, and to me it sounds like a very traditional name, a very feminine name. It also kind of sounds like the name of someone who'd be like super really sweet to you, but if you got on their bad side they would kick your ass, like majorly kick it. These next names are the boys' names. Obviously we've chosen our boy's name for this baby, and it is Axel Gray. I'll put it right here so you can see. Yes, we know how to spell Axel and we know how to spell Gray, but this is the way we've chosen to spell it. Don't at me. Alright, so yeah, we'll get into the boys' names. So the first boy's name I've chosen is Dante. It's supposedly means everlasting in Latin. I don't know if that's actually what it means, but you know. Anyway, so I think I love the name because it's a strong name. Like, I was considering it with Jackson when I was pregnant with him. And like, I was so set on it for a while, and then we chose Jackson's name, and it was like, yeah, that's his name. Anyway, so I love the name because it's strong, it has good energy. It's not overly common. I think I know probably like 1 or 2 Dantes in my life. Yeah, probably. But I just overly love the name because it feels like such a strong name, and I want my boys to have very strong names. So the next name is Marcus, which means warlike in Latin as well. I love the name because, as I said with Dante, and like, it's a very strong name, which is something I really want for the boys. It sounds like a regal name. It kind of pays homage to Jack's dad's name. I'm not going to go into that because, you know, that's private family stuff, so I'm not going to go into his dad's name or whatever. But it pays homage to his dad's name, and we thought it flowed really nicely with Gray as a middle name, like Marcus Gray. We loved it for a while, but then we came on to Axel, and you know, that was like it. But we love the name Marcus so much. So this next name, name number 3, is Arlo. I love the name Arlo. I was considering naming Jackson Arlo for a long time. Sorry. But it means, apparently it means hill in German. I don't know if that's true or not. And I love the name because it's short, it's sweet, it sounds like a name that it could be used for a baby, or it could be the name of an old man, or it could be the name of a teenager. Like, it's a name that would flow really well throughout all ages. Now, Ren is a name that, when I read it, it was actually down as a female name, so I'm assuming this can be a unisex name. But yeah, as I said, the 4th name is Ren. And I love the name because it's short, it's sweet, it's like a nature name. It means little bird. But it also sounds like a very hippie-ish name, which I love, because growing up I always felt like more of a hippie kind of person than a normal person, if that makes sense. So yeah. Now the last boy's name that I have down for this list is Eli. Eli is such a sweet name. It's so short. It's could be a shortened version of Elijah, or that's probably the only name I can actually think of Eli being shortened for. But it's also a biblical name. I think what I read on the site was that it was a biblical name because apparently it means height in like Hebrew or something. I'm not sure, as I said, so don't quote me on that, obviously. But yeah, I love the name Eli. And it's one name I wouldn't use for my son because my cousin's name is actually Elijah. So I'd feel really awkward having Eli and Elijah. So that was the end of the video. Give this video a big, big, big thumbs up, please. Subscribe, comment, leave a question if you want me to do a quick Q&A. I've actually been thinking about doing one of those, but no one's leaving me questions, so but yeah, and I will see you guys in my next video.